Okay, I can't even see the screen right now, but I'm Daniel Yates, and I'm a scientist, and today we're going to talk about, do reptiles think in 3D? See, I'm at the lake right now with my dragon, so there's a lot of you who's probably seen me. This is Hydra, Pitch is in the basket, and Fancy's over here. Fancy's been pretty happy today. Hydra's gotten to a safe spot. This is his safe spot where he feels like nothing's gonna get him. He's behind my neck. So, right there, there's your answer. Do reptiles think in 3D? Hydra thinks enough that he actually just climbs up and gets behind my neck so that he can actually feel comfortable and safe because he's thinking in 3D. But I'm going to show you more footage. Last week we talked about, or last video we talked about, if reptiles turn on a dime, meaning do they think randomly? Do they even think? It's just random noise. No, it's not. It's not random noise. They actually do put thought into it. They do plan, think things through. They do have feelings. Not quite what we think, but that's another story. But here's some videos and stuff talking about if, showing you evidence that they do think in 3D. And thank you. If you guys actually want to help this channel out, it's good to actually talk, like actually comment, post this, share it with people, and like and subscribe. Hey, thank you guys. We really need this stuff to make sure people understand that these are not just wild animals that don't do anything. They don't think. They're just crazy. No, they actually put thought into the world, and they're wonderful. This clip I showed last time, and it shows that he thinks and plans things out. Lucky my emerald green tree skink. But this is also showing us that he's learning. It seems like it takes him not as long as he goes along with it, because he's learning in 3D. This is like a child playing on a playground, learning how to move across the monkey bars and just having fun. And so I just love this video. I want to think, if they have memory, there's no dragon visible to him, yet he knows they're in there. He knows. They haven't been visible since I've left this curtain open. I had this curtain up, it fell down, and then he took this stance. So he's watching for them. He knows they're there. This is memory. He's a jumper. He likes to jump everywhere. Because I know there's another one around here somewhere. Because I know there is. I know it. Yep. He knew it. He knew it was there. This is evidence that they think in 3D. I just love watching him eat. He saw it go around the corner. He knew it was there. It's so cool. He's like, why are you watching me eat? Go away, I'm eating. His little heart go bitter batter. Bitter batter. So this is Alert trying to get a super worm. Now, we can see that he's having trouble with the 3D. We think of reptiles like this, where, oh, he's stupid, he can't get over the thing. No, reptiles don't understand glass or plastic. They have no comprehension of what that actually is. It's not. What's interesting is thinking about how people thought of glass when it first came out. Clear glass. This must have been how we were. But we can see that he's very alert to my presence. He knows I'm there, but he knows this is also where he gets his food. And so, even though he's struggling to get it, he still eventually thinks in 3D and climbs over. But yet he always still goes back to trying to eat it. This is why I put it on a tilt for him, so he can get to it a little bit easier. Still struggles sometimes, but he's so adorable just eating. Yum, 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 yum. Now, we need to understand this. Just because they think in 3D doesn't mean they're great at thinking in 3D. These are things that they don't... Oh, look at him. He gets all upset because I'm watching him. So, what I was trying to say is that Pitch here, you can't really see her. Pitch here actually can't see the actual glass and or plastic, the acrylic. She can't see any of it because they just can't register in their minds. So when Calm Fancy wants to get out and go sleep somewhere else other than his enclosure, because I've been letting him, so he's memorized that he can. And so he actually will glass surf his enclosure until I let him out. And then he doesn't go poop, he just goes finds a place to sleep because he's used to that. Now, there was a study done in 2017, I can't find the paper again. I believe it was plated lizards or fence lizards or something along that lines. Something a little more unique. And I think it was Madagascar or something. But they would actually go out and survey their territory. They actually would map it, like I was talking about with Lucky. So this is not a reptile this, reptile that. This is a complete reptile, not just this reptile or that reptile. So when Pitch tries to go after Hydra and this bottom enclosure, she'll go over here, she'll blackbeard and head bob, and she'll start trying to get him through the actual glass. So then she goes over here and she'll run down this little hallway, and then she's like, oh! And my first thought is, wow, they're really bad. They're really, really bad at 3D thinking, but they still thinking at 3D. I watched a video of a lady, Bearded Dragon, that got mad. It's a enclosure that's sitting up off the ground, and the dragon gets mad, goes underneath, climbs the back, and tries to come around, but there's no way for it to get because there's nothing out here in the front of the enclosure. That's thinking in 3D, even if it's mad. So, what if Pitch is not thinking in 3D at this time? She is actually forgetting what she's doing. Like a human being that walked into another room. All of a sudden, she's in another room and she just completely forgot what she was doing. It's a hypothesis. It's a really interesting hypothesis. And a healthy brain in a human forgets. So when your wife or your mom asks you why you didn't take out the trash, well, I have a healthy brain. So I'm going to forget. That's why. I mean, so, thinking about it in that terms, what if Calm Fancy doesn't have a healthy brain? He had massive infections that actually gave him tail rot when I got him. What if that infection impacted his brain? Because I've always thought maybe he wasn't as smart as Pitch, because I don't think he is. But that may not be Calm Fancy's slow. That may actually be because Pitch is actually very intelligent. Very mentally healthy. It's an interesting concept. And I don't know yet how we would go about doing that. But then, if it's true, this would apply to almost every reptile. If not all of them. It's a super interesting concept. So yes, reptiles think in 3D, and it's possible that they might actually forget like a human being. So when they walk into another room, boom, what was I doing? What's happening? it just changes the way we think about their brains completely. It's fascinating. Now, thank you guys, and we're going to keep going down this path. We're going to keep learning. If you want to see this channel grow, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody for the support.